Well, here we are, guys. Apex Legends Season 4. I've been trying it out. I've been checking out the changes. It's fine. It's fine. We have a new character, the Revenant. I'll talk about him in a second. They made some changes to the map. There's a new gun. There's now sniper ammo, new skins, all that good stuff. It definitely feels like a new season. But I've got to be honest with you, it's starting to feel a little bit stale. And this is coming from a guy, by the way, who's been playing this game a lot more diligently and has really been playing it, giving it a fair shot, since only Season 3. I haven't even really played it in Season 1 or 2, so it's starting to just feel like another stereotypical Battle Royale run-of-the-mill game. And I like Apex Legends. I do. I like the Titanfall universe, actually. Titanfall 2, I just did a review of this game, and I said even in that review that it was one of my favorite FPS games from the last decade. Huge praises. And it's something that I really liked. And jumping into Apex Legends, I understand why they did the Battle Royale. Maybe, just maybe, EA forced their hand a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because it is EA, and EA loves the whole loot box thing, the microtransactions. And Titanfall 1 and 2 definitely didn't have those, but maybe, just maybe, EA had their hand to do with it. But whether or not that's the case doesn't really matter. Apex Legends is a solid game. I do think it is a good game. But like I said, it's just getting to that point where, as I'm looking through the seasons, and Season 4 comes out, I'm already starting to get exhausted of it. So, the reason why I'm kind of exhausted by it is we just have to take a look at what Season 4 is actually offering. For example, you have the Revenant, and he's a cool character. I dig him. I like his personality. I like his negative attitude towards everything and how he just thinks he's the best thing that's ever walked the earth. At the same time, he definitely has a nice, different flavor to him. You know what I'm saying? He's got a nice personality by not having a nice personality. He's a different character, and I appreciate that. As a matter of fact, if you go check out the trailer, they give a nice 2-minute trailer that kind of gives you a little bit of information about him. His backstory and who he was kind of before he became the Revenant, and I like that. But as I watched that trailer, there was just one big thought I had in my head, and that thought was, where's my campaign? I mean, come on. You know as well as I do that if this had a campaign, how much better would the game be? And maybe they'll make an Apex Legends game where they throw in a campaign or something like that down the road. But that's all I wanted from that trailer. I just wanted to be able to explore more of the story and the history behind Apex and Apex Legends and these characters, whether it's the Revenant, whether it's Wraith, whether it's Watson, because all of these characters have definitely history behind them, and they definitely have their own personalities and their feelings towards certain, other people. And it's just, none of that's really in this game. You get little things like Mirage saying that he doesn't really care about Pathfinder, but that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. The character development has already been basically established, but now I want the story, and I get it. You can't have that in this game, but that's kind of what's frustrating, is when you give a nice cool trailer like that, it just makes me want a story. It reminds me of when Overwatch did that, where they had a 5-minute video, and it was basically almost as if you're watching a movie where Tracer is going after Widowmaker, and Widowmaker's trying to assassinate the governor, and it had all of this action, and I was just thinking, where is the story? Because none of that is in the game, and Apex Legends is doing the exact same thing. And that's a little bit frustrating for me, because, well, like I said, I like the Revenant, I like his personality, I like him as a character, his special ability seems cool, it seems very well thought out. I just want something more, and so I'm not expecting a story, obviously. This is a Battle Royale game, which is why I was thinking maybe, just maybe for Season 4, we would get a 2v2 mode. It's not really asking for much. You could easily pull off a 2v2 mode in this game, or, if, call me crazy, how about some 4v4 action? I would love something hectic like that in this game. But alas, There's none of that. Yes, they'll have their special modes where it'll be 2v2 and something like that, but I just want the standard Battle Royale experience to have a very, what I consider at least at this point, to be a very basic feature where it's 2v2, or even better, just have generic characters and make a 1v1 Battle Royale. That would also be something that would be really beneficial for this game, and I don't understand why after all of these seasons, it's not here. And then there's one other thing that's really bugging me about Apex Legends, and that is the fact that they are not including a map rotation. I only thought there was one map. I thought this was the original map from Season 1 until my friends pointed out to me on Snapchat that, hey dude, there is another map. It's called King's Canyon. And I said, I haven't played that. They said, yeah, it's the first map you played when you first played the game. Well, I don't remember that. I only played 1 or 2 matches of that game, and which, by the way, when I first ever played Apex Legends, when it first came out, I got stuck in the wall, and I got stuck underground, and I fell through a bridge, and I was glitching out left and right, so I decided, you know, they're still ironing out the bugs. I'll come back to it later, which is why I've been playing this a lot more thoroughly, starting in Season 3. But when I started Season 3, it's been this map right here, the World's Edge, and it hasn't changed. And they heard they're going to bring King's Canyon back, but when they bring it back, they're not going to include this map. You only get this map for like halfway through Season 4, and then the second half you're going to get King's Canyon. Why on earth can't you just allow the map rotation to happen? There are other Battle Royale games that do that. You could do that. And I just feel like having this little incremental changes to this map, which, yeah, that's nice that they're doing different things with it. It's still the same map to me. At its core, 90% of everything on the map is still the same. It's not that new, and it is not that fresh. Now, there is something I do really like about it, and it's a good change. It's a minor change, but it's a good one. I really like it, and that is sniper ammo. It seems like such a simple and small, almost insignificant thing, but I really, really like that change. I feel like it just gives this game a little bit more variety. And the Sentinel, that bolt-action rifle, that thing is so getting nerfed, but man, is it fun right now. Love that thing. And I like it. I like those changes. And I like all the changes, actually, that they made to Season 4. It just doesn't really feel like a new season. I just want to see some bigger improvements. I would almost even ask for just a different mode outside of the Battle Royale experience. I just think this game could be so much more. I can see so much potential in Apex Legends, and it just drives me nuts that I feel like they're just not reaching out for that. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I don't know if it's EA just forcing their hand, saying, hey, just do Battle Royale right now. It's looking great. Just keep doing what you're doing. But the changes here are very small and incremental, and it's just my hope that they'll do something bigger than what they are currently doing right now. And that's my honest thoughts, guys. That's my honest thoughts about Apex Legends Season 4, where I'm at. And hey, if I said something that is incorrect or my information is wrong, because it could very well be sure to let me know in the comments down below. I have no problems being corrected. I think it's a great thing. And I'd also like to know what you guys think about Apex Legends Season 4. Are you enjoying the changes? What do you think of Revenant? Do you think he's great? Do you think he's stupid? I personally am on the Revenant side. I really like him, but that's just my opinion. I would love to know what you guys think. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video. I am Bradley Overrated, out like a trout. And take care, guys.